Now today we're going to be stuffing a chicken breast with some goat's cheese, sun-dried tomato pesto, a little bit of fresh thyme, and then wrap it in some streaky bacon. Bake it in the oven, serve it up, and you've got something scrummy. So give it a go. Now just to go through the ingredients, I've got a couple of chicken breasts. If you can, try and get large ones. There's no skin, no bones, and these ones have been butterflied, so they open up like a book. Get your butcher to do that, they do it all day long. Now with the bacon, if you can, use streaky bacon, and what I'm going to do with that is just kind of stretch them a little bit so they wrap round a little bit easier. With the streaky bacon, if you get a choice, try and get the smoked one, because I think that adds a lovely flavour to the whole, chicken. Fresh thyme, now probably about half of that pile, just strip the leaves off, and I'm going to sprinkle those on the inside along with the filling. Now the filling, we've got sun-dried tomato pesto, probably use a couple of teaspoons for each chicken breast, and I've got goat's cheese. Again, in total, about 100 grams of goat's cheese. You can use the firm one. I've got the sort of softer one, but hopefully there won't be too much leakage. But just put that inside, wrap it up nice and tight with the bacon, season the chicken breast with salt and pepper, and then just put a splash of olive oil on top at the end. And really, that's all the ingredients. So what I'm going to do next is take my chicken breasts, I'm going to place them in between some cellophane and just gently hit them with the rolling pin to try and flatten them out a little bit more, make them a little bit bigger. That'll do us. Let's have a look. There you go, a little bit bigger. Haven't got any holes in there. Now what I'm going to do is do the same with the other one as well. Now I'm just going to season it. Salt, freshly ground black pepper, always a good start. Then I've got the sun-dried tomato pesto. I mean, I'm just using the one, you buy in a jar, but you could obviously make your own if you wanted. That's it. Just put a little bit more. And what you can do is just quickly spread that over the chicken. Lovely. Now with the thyme, you can just strip it against, well that one broke, but you can go against the grain if you like, against the leaves, and you strip them off nice and easy that way. So just put a little bit more thyme, it's some I did earlier, spread that around like that. Then we've got the goat's cheese, just going to put a good dollop in each. Now we're going to roll these up next. So for rolling it up, just squeeze the mixture into the chicken as you go. I think what I can do is probably just pull that over. What I might do is also tuck the ends in as well, if we can. A little bit. It's a little bit of a messy process, but that is all yummy flavours in there. That'll do us. I'll do the same with this one as well. So now we've rolled up the chicken breast, we've got that filling all inside, that sort of stuffing. Now what I'm going to quickly do is just season the outside a little bit. And then we're going to start wrapping up the bacon. So now I've got my 2 chicken breasts, all got that filling inside. Now I'm just going to move that aside for a moment, and I'm just going to get something like a plate. And again, I'm going to lay a little bit of cellophane over the top of that. Now the reason we're doing this is because I want all that bacon to be laid out, and then it makes it nice and easy to wrap it around the chicken. Now what I'm going to do is get me bacon pieces. What you want to do is just very gently, be gentle with them, but you can almost kind of stretch it just a little bit, just to make it a little bit longer. That's it. And then what we can do is lay that down like that. But what you can also do is just overlap them slightly. That's it, just slightly overlap until you've got enough almost to go round one of the chicken breasts. Now what I'm going to do is a little bit of this end, like so, and then we can pop that chicken breast on there, and I can wrap this up here, wrap that one up there, and then we can get the cellophane like that. Then we can squash that in. I mean, there is plenty of bacon here, but it's going to keep that chicken really nice and moist as well. Okay. Trying to seal those flavours in. So I put the little bits of, you know, any bacon you've got, just to kind of make a little end cap, if you like, so when you wrap it all up. So I did use a little bit more bacon than what I originally showed in the ingredients. But there you go. That looks delicious. We can put that on the bacon tray, but what you want to do is put this end, where we've joined it, on the bacon tray. So I'll get myself the bacon tray and put that one in. There you go. Lovely. So there's one done. And what we're going to do is do the same for the other one. That's it. Just done the second one. Just like that. Whoa. Give them a quick pat. And those are ready to go into a preheated oven. So I'm just going to place me stuffed chicken with that bacon in there. Now it's a preheated oven, temperature wise, 200 degrees Celsius, 400 degrees Fahrenheit, gas mark 6. And what I would say is you want to cook for about half an hour, maybe 40 minutes. So leave that cooking and get on with, you know, any vegetables or potatoes you're going to be serving it up with. Now with my stuffed chicken with the bacon, now I'm going to be serving mine up a few vegetables. Got some potatoes, little baby tomatoes, and I've got some courgettes or zucchinis, a little bit of fresh rosemary. Just going to give it a quick splash of olive oil, season it, just a little bit of salt, and then that can go in the oven at the same time. Now I've been cooking the stuffed chicken bacon wraps for 40 minutes. Let's have a little look. Oh, they look scrummy. Now I reckon they're done. I'm going to put mine on the table, and then what I'm going to do is just leave it to tenderise. So I'm going to put a little bit of tin foil over, and then when they cool down slightly, we'll come over and try some. Now I've left that to tenderise about 10 minutes. Now what I'm going to do is lift one out onto a plate. I think I'll go with this littler one, a slightly smaller one. I mean that one, you could almost slice up into 4 pieces and serve 2 people, and oh, lovely. Now let's move this out of the way. Let's cool down a bit now. And look at that. Lovely, lovely. Oh, that's looking delish. And I'm kind of hoping there's going to be a nice bit of filling in there. Now I'm going to serve mine with some roasted vegetables that I've had cooking in the background. So I've got my roasted vegetables on there. Now I am just going to cut into this and see how it is inside. Hopefully it's nice and moist with some beautiful flavours in there. Oh, look at that, you've still got all that cheesy mixture there. Oh, delish. And that pesto, oh, that's going to be good. Let's put that back in. Now I'm going to try a piece of this. Cut a nice chunky bit. Get some delicious flavours there. Oh, let's try it. That is scrummy. You've got a nice cheesy goat's cheese coming through, nice and creamy, mixed with that pesto, that sun-dried tomato pesto, and then you get the bacon, the saltiness, a little bit of the smokiness. Oh, that is delicious, really nice, and I think it probably goes well with these roasted vegetables. But you know, the chicken's nice and moist, and I'm going to tuck into that. It's absolutely gorgeous. Thanks for watching my videos. I'll see you on the next one from the original Naked Chef.